What you crying for? What you crying for? You always talking about all this and that. Hey, I want to be strong and independent. You supposed to be strong and independent, right? What you crying in the car for?
Damn, take K ass out of there. What you mean free him?
Free him.
For what? Killed some old people and got caught.
He did?
Yeah.
I thought he just went to jail for doing the run.
What you think he was running for? He slimed out an old person. Keep him in there.
Oh.
What if that was your grandparent?
I didn't know the context.
Hey, listen, black folk, we gotta do better, chat. This ain't just you. This is our community.
Oh.
If niggas did some shit, I get when niggas beefing with other sets and gangs and shit, y'all taking out each other. That's even stupid in itself. But I can understand that. When y'all go knock off a fucking nigga who work at the gas station, or old people, or kids, or somebody who's slow, send they ass under the jail.
Even though Ben the Don will look like a type of person that will tell on what you said, that y'all was talking shit about the same person, but he won't tell what he said, he does have a point. Look, if someone did the crime intentionally, they have to do the time. I wouldn't be saying free nobody if they did the crime intentionally and they deserve doing the time. It's just simple as that. I can understand if the person was wrongfully convicted, the person went to jail for nothing of a crime that he didn't commit. But if it's a crime that he committed, put him in prison. Yeah, I don't know why within our community we always got to do this, free that, and then celebrate when they get out of jail for something they did illegally, but don't want to do it for a guy, especially these chicks that are here loving these freaking convicts. They don't want to do it with a guy that just graduated from college. They don't want to celebrate that guy, but they want to celebrate a man that just got out of jail, did 15 years because he murdered somebody. I don't understand. It's always within our community. It's stupid.
Guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even lie. I'm not even gonna lie. There's no better feeling than coming home from a vacation with your kids. Because it was just me, right? It's just me, single mom, with 2 kids at the beach for a whole week. And now I'm home. And baby daddy comes and picks up the kids. For the whole evening, for the whole night. I'll pick them up tomorrow morning. But I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of nice. This is really, really nice.
She's probably freshly divorced, man. At first, it's gonna be good to you because you feel like you're free. You have this sense of control of, your life and all that, and being divorced and whatnot, from your ex-husband. But I'm gonna tell you this, you're gonna probably regret this later on. You know what I'm saying? Of being divorced, of being a family, or staying with your ex-husband. Sometimes the relationship be just fine, like the husband didn't even do anything, and these women still leave their husbands and divorce them. Like it's crazy to me. Nothing went wrong in the relationship. She just want to be free. She just want to be out there in the streets. But then when she got to take care of responsibilities and also be a single mom, and also figure out that no other men is not going to deal with her, then she's going to be crying in the car like this.
Fell in the parking lot of Walmart. And I went to grab my phone in that moment that I was hurting. And I wanted to call my husband and cry to him and have him comfort me like he always had after 25 years. The first thing I wanted to do was call him. And then I realized that he's not mine to call anymore. And how alone I really am. And it sucks. It really sucks. And I haven't been able to stop crying since. And I'm fine. But it sucks so bad.
What you crying for? What you crying for? You always talking about all this and that. Hey, I want to be strong and independent. You supposed to be strong and independent, right? What you crying in the car for? You wanted to leave your husband. There probably was nothing wrong in the relationship. You just wanted to do it Just because you see your friends or you see these young gals, you know what I'm saying, out here living the life, being single and young, and you feel like you can do the same thing, but it's not going to happen for you. Your reputation precedes you. Especially you out here in these streets. People gonna talk about you. People know people that knows people that knows people that ain't gonna know you. That you divorced your husband just so you think that the grass is green on the other side. No, it ain't. You failed. Game over. No continues. Ain't no man gonna want you. You should have stayed with your husband after 25 years? Man, stop. See, a lot of these modern women that is consumed by the Garden of Insanity think that not following the natural order things would change things for the better. They think about following the orders that they have in their twisted mind that is going to work. And it's not. And you can see that. So, you're going to die alone in your cold bed because of what you put yourself into that you shouldn't even be in. If the relationship, if the marriage was great, if your husband was great to you, why stop being with him? And I see why a lot of men are opting out of marriage, dating period. They going, their own way, because it's like, seeing this outside looking in, a person like me that is single and that you're watching this video, you see this and you're thinking to yourself, oh, these women just want to get with men, get married with men out of convenience and being complacent within the marriage and belligerent. That's why a lot of guys are afraid or not really afraid. They just like, I made up my mind up. I'm not doing this. I'm going to live my life to the fullest without a woman. And I don't blame them.
This is Melody, one of our robots. She speaks various languages and she's built in a modular fashion. So we can take off her face, replace it with another face and have her speaking as a different character. Our skills are having very realistic skin, and our AI is very different. It's functioned to create companion and friendship and social type interactions with people. So our robots don't do physical human labor, but they're really meant for personal interaction. So you can think about it at a theme park, at a conference like this, or even at a senior's home where they can keep people company.
I'm Melody, your charming companion from Realbotics. We're all about creating customizable, human-like robots designed for connection and play. Basically, the perfect blend of technology and companionship. Why did the robot go on a diet? Because it had too many bites.
She can smile, so I'll have her smile. And surprise, but the one that everyone loves is her just be angry.
Man, that's some spooky stuff right there, man. You see that robot? Yo, fellas, you gonna mess with a robot? You gonna mess with an android? You replace these women with these androids? Let me know in the comments, man. Listen, I ain't with it, man. Like synthetic, mechanical of a JJ. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you can do it, shout outs to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock you. It's your life. It's your preference. But me, it's about to get crazy in the hood, man. They're trying to replace us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like Detroit Become Human. Hey, y'all better watch this for real. We gotta gatekeep this before it goes too far. I'm telling you, modern women here in America are gonna be cooked. Keep on.
Papillon, Home Depot, AT&T, Walmart, Wendy, Burger King, McDonald's, Little Caesar, Starbucks Coffee, Costco Wholesale, Gold Star Member, Dunkin' Donuts, Yankee in the Box, Paris City, Pizza Hut, Verizon, Dorian Roll, Macy's, and JCPenney. Subway, Pepsi, Facebook, YouTube, Conflict.
The lawsuit against Don Julio and Casamigos just got 1 million times worse. It's kinda crazy. On July 4th, Diageo, the company behind both of those brands and all of these liquor brands you see in the picture, was hit with a class action lawsuit, accusing them of fraud, false advertising, and even RICO violations. This is now the second lawsuit they were hit with on top of the first one back in May. The lawsuits allege that they've been marketing their product as 100% agave tequila, even though they are cut with cheap alcohol. How bad is it? Tests have shown that Casamigos Blanco is just 33% agave. Don Julio 1942, that expensive bottle that people buy to show off, also 33% agave. Both of these cases actually broke the news thanks to the blog Mezcalistas, who have been reporting on corruption in the tequila industry since 2024. The lawsuit also calls out Mexico's Tequila Regulatory Council and says that the same big name brands they're supposed to be overseeing actually run the council, allowing for organized deception. These lawsuits could literally change the tequila industry. So next time you're sipping on Don Julio or Casamigos, are you drinking tequila or just expensive lies?
Remember when we used to own things? Your music lived in your CD case, your photos were printed, your car, your movies, your stuff were yours. Now, you don't own. You access, you subscribe, stream, rent. Even your creativity runs on borrowed platforms. They call it the convenience era. But let's be real. It's the control era, because when you don't own something, you don't make the rules. Miss a payment, it's gone. Change the terms, too bad. Your tools freeze, your files vanish, your account resets. You think you're the user? No, you're the product. And they're selling you back to yourself. That's why in business, in brand, in life, ownership matters. Own your email list, own your systems, own your ideas, because if you don't, someone else will.
I can't stress this enough, guys, and I made videos about this before where physical copies matter and y'all need to appreciate them and get them more, because if you want to just get digitally and stream and everything else due to convenience and also be complacent about it, not going outside and getting a physical copy like this, then you're not going to own anything. They can just, when you deal with things digitally in libraries, they can just take it away and it won't be there anymore. You can't play your favorite song, your favorite video games, or any of that nature. So you have to, like, just as a consumer, do what's right for you and fight back, because they pouncing on this digital stuff hard. You know what I'm saying? Especially what's going on in society. Thank y'all for tuning in. Leave a comment. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you knew I do a variety of videos here. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.